Hey guys, it's Kaylee, and obviously you can tell that we are in a different room. We're in my bathroom today because I want to show you how I curl my hair with a straightener. I know this sounds really weird, but it works better for me than using a curling iron. Granted, I don't have a marked curling iron, so I don't know how that one works. I don't have one like that. I have the regular clamp one, so it always just confused me. So, alright, I just dried my hair, blow dried it straight, that's all I did. Washed it, dried it. Okay, so now I'm going to put, it's called Big Sexy Hair, I don't know if you can see that, Root Pump Spray Mousse. Grandma got this for me, and it says that you're supposed to shake it and then apply it directly to your hair, and I don't do that. I feel like it makes my hair too oily. So I just put a little bit on my fingers and rub it like that, and then just put it in my hair like that. And it looks kind of silly, but it's worth it. So just do that, focus on my roots, and then I kind of take it through the ends. It smells good. It smells like a hair salon. Okay, so do that. And then you want to, you can do this before or after that, it doesn't really matter, but then you want to make sure you have your hair parted where you want it. I think I do. If you don't, you want to be sure to part it. My part is never ever straight. I'm trying to get it straight. That's close enough. Alright. You brush it out since you kind of just messed it up. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to do is section off my hair, and we're going to do it in probably 3 or 4 sections, and you can tie them off separately if you want, but I just use one clip because I'm lazy like that. Probably actually takes more work, but you know, whatever. Make things harder on myself. So I just have a clip like this. Just clip it back, clip that. So now I have it in here. Brush it out. Okay, and then what I do is take a straightener. This is the GVP. It's like a off-brand of the GHD. So you want to make sure you have your hair completely dry. I'm really bad about that. So I just take sections about this big, and I kind of run it through a little bit. And then what I do is start at the top and twist this 180 and then pull it down. And you want to try to pull it give it as much tension as you can, and you don't want to stop. And then you can kind of flip it. And if it doesn't turn out how you want it, you can always come back again later. You don't want to wait until it's cool. Okay. And it doesn't really matter which way you flip your hand. You just want it to be 180. It gets a little curl like that. I'm going to take this. Let's see if I get a little baby curl. There you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. I'll get a little bit closer. Just bouncy. Yeah. So really, I would take small sections of hair because it seems to work better, but if you want to take larger sections of hair like this, it should work too. Just make sure that all of your hair is going through the flat iron. I think that's been my problem. So, just like so. There you go, like that. So just go a little bit slower than I did at the beginning, and you're good. Okay, so I'm just going to continue doing that on both sides, and I will talk to you when we're ready for the next step. I just want to show you something on this last piece of hair of just kind of experimenting with the different curls that I can make. And I discovered that there's a different way to do it. You can take larger sections of hair and just keep spinning it, making sure that you keep the tension, but just keep spinning the straightener, and that's going to make sure that it all gets through the straightener, that none of your hair is left out, and it makes a really pretty curl like that. Right, and the larger sections you do, the larger the curl is going to be. I like this, and it'll get better as we keep going on, but I like different sizes of curl for a more casual look, but I mean that's totally up to you. Next I'm going to use the Mark Lock It Up, or Locks in Place hairspray, and it's buildable hold. So you shake it and about that far away and just spray however much you think you need. Smells good. This is the first time I've ever used it. Okay, now what you want to do, you're actually going to have to get more than one of these. I didn't think about that. Okay, I have another clip like this, and I'm going to use, what I want to do, I'm going to do that before I take this completely out. You want to take this section that you've just curled and put it back so it doesn't get mixed up with the other sections. I'm going to do that, like so, and then take this down. And I usually do my hair, like I said, in 3 or 4 sections. I'm going to brush it out again. And so I think for this, I'm just going to do it in 3 sections. I do the bottom, middle, and then obviously the top. So, like this. The way you can kind of tell, it's just what's at your crown, but if you don't know how to section it or whatever, try to go from like the corner of your eye to the corner of your eye, and that can be your top section. Here's kind of how I do it. Alrighty. That hair is freaking out. Look, I have bangs. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing on both of these sides, and then I will. Another tip, I've noticed the longer you kind of twirl this around, the better your curl is going to be. You want to make sure that you don't get too much, or else this is going to happen. You'll have to recurl that part. There you go. I will do the other side and see you soon. So I went ahead and did the last section of hair just because I could, except for the bangs. I'll show you kind of how I do bangs. You can leave them straight if you want. I don't think it looks bad. But I just take itty bitty sections and curl them vertically like this so that they still look curly, but it's not like you have a curly Q hanging out of your head. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be too curly right there because then it gets like this big. So just take small sections, kind of curl it over. I think this looks better than keeping it straight. And then for the last section, I just took a larger chunk and kind of just, you know, did one little thing so that it, like, whoop, it's not so much of a curl as a wave. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. Oh, I guess I should hairspray this part too. Okay, I'm going to take it out. I just tasted it. And I just run my fingers through it because I don't want to get it. My hair, tell you something about my hair. If I want to curl my hair goes straight, and if I want to straighten my hair goes curly. So I try not to mess it up too much once I get the curl because I'm afraid that it's just going to fall flat. My hair doesn't hold style very well. So, that being said, if you want a review on this to see how my hair held up, I will do that for you. It's the first time I've used it, so I'm not really sure. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, it's going to look kind of funny on camera, but I like to do this even when I'm wearing my hair straight. What you want to do is flip your hair over like this, take your hairspray, and spray it right at the bottom, right there. And then I go ahead and spray all over and under right here. Alright, and what that does is just give it a little bit more body. I don't know how it does that, but it does. My hairdresser or somebody taught me that one time, and I've done it ever since. And another thing, if you want your bangs to stay back, what you can do is kind of hold it like this. Hold them away from your face, and there we go. And then hairspray it so that it will stay back, basically. And that is all. That is how I curled my hair with a straightening iron. It's pretty simple, and you can kind of get different styles depending on how you do it. Like I said, I usually do this more casual, so I don't really care. Like, I like it different sizes and textures and stuff like that because I think it looks more natural. I could be completely wrong, but I like it, and I think it's really easy. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's pretty easy. So yeah, let me know if you like this, if you want any more tutorials or whatever. Just like, comment, share, subscribe, anything you want, but let me know what you want to see. And as always, I have something in this that you can get at my Mark store, which is this hairspray. You can get it at www.mymarkstore.com/KayleeMartin. Yeah, we have a lot of great sales right now, so go check that out, and I will talk to you guys later.